Good morning. It's Monday, July 27th. I'm Marcy Ian.
And I'm Omar in for bed this morning. 6 months after she was found face down in a bathtub, Bobbi Kristina Brown has died. Joining us now is entertainment journalist Matt Borrelli, and some tragic news there. 22 years old. Of course, she's lived in the shadow of her parents' tumultuous careers. Have we heard at all from Bobbi Brown?
Well, it definitely hasn't been an easy life for Bobbi Kristina. Essentially, she was born right into the spotlight, and we've seen videos early on as a child. She was already on stage with her mom, but I don't think she really had her downward spiral until her mom died in February of 2012. That's where we really saw her deal with a lot of struggles, dealing with depression, dealing with the immense tabloid scrutiny about her relationship with Nick Gordon. Also, she was the sole inheritor to her mother's estate, which is $115 million estimated at, which she could have seen by the time she was 30. So there's a lot going on here. Sadly, 6 months ago, she was found unresponsive, very much like her mother, face down in a bathtub. So the story is just so sad. And then fast forward to 6 months now, where she was essentially on June 24th moved from a rehabilitation center to the hospice, where she was taken off life support and then sadly died yesterday, like you said, at 22.
You mentioned the similarities and eerie similarities, as you say. Whitney Houston found in a bathtub, her daughter found in a bathtub. Obviously, a lot of people just, scratching their heads today at how, this could all happen. You also mentioned Nick Gordon. Tell us a little bit more about him and her influence, his influence rather, on her life.
Yeah, well, I don't think any of us knew who Nick Gordon was before July of 2012, We got to be introduced to him as someone who was very close to the family, someone who Whitney considered unofficially adopted into the family. But that's when we really got to know Nick, and now he's potentially facing allegations of murder charges. We don't know what's going on here. Some suspect that she died accidentally. Some suspect he had something to do with it. We know that there's definitely some family issues going on there. The Houstons, the Browns, they do not like Nick Gordon. Pat Houston, who is Whitney's manager and aunt to Bobbi Kristina, had a restraining order taken out against him in March of 2014. And then later, late last month, Brown conservators smacked him down with a $10 million lawsuit. So there's definitely stuff going on here. And sadly, Bobbi Kristina has died, but this could potentially also help the case because now that the autopsy can happen, we might be able to see if there was physical brain damage there caused by physical trauma. So this probably isn't good for Nick Gordon.
No, certainly so much more we'll be hearing, sure, but today really a day to reflect on her life. Matt Borrelli, thanks so much.
Thanks, Omar.